And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
18-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Stroud on third down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Texans hit 12-1 now to start play. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
Hold him a receiver coming across the field.
Last week, their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hand off left side, Pierce. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Room to maneuver at the 35.
Okay. Dilly.
Big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Let's go, Dilly.
The game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Back to the ground with Pierce. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll take this one in for the Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. timeout as the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And now they'll shift things around. And now
Too much move. Too much
right
move.
away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He'll look to throw. This is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one.
They ain't got Pat Mahomes out here now. Ain't no Pat. Be careful.
Over that route defensively. Now they had 2 picks last week as a unit.
Ain't no Pat Mahomes.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't hold that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Ain't no Pat Mahomes. Ain't no Pat, guys.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Charles,
Ain't no Pat Mahomes.
touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Come on.
Nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 1. They'll run for the first time with Brees Hall.
Don't test it. You don't test it.
And no gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. You look at the defense for these Texans. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They'll run with Hall. And he's got the he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Oh.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Reynolds. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Well, let's face it, when you hold someone to just 6 points in a game, the feeling that you have among your team is that you're not going to lose very many of those.
Ain't no Pat Mahomes out here, guys.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Uh-oh.
If you're going to have a relay race,
He hurt.
receivers to run it. but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Hey, get my pick his way.
Twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut him down on that attempt.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they can get in the end zone here,
good blocking, guys. Good blocking, guys.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it.
A solid stiff arm.
Let's go, fullback.
He's out of bounds. Will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1
back
on EA Sports. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. He'll buy some time right. And able to get this down inside.
Run him up, run him up, run him up.
13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then he'll be sending it down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll roll him out right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look.
CJ.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Pierce. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd and goal, Stroud. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Cunningham coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And
that's my fault, fellas. We got cute down there.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open.
We got cute down there.
With the football, had to absorb the sack.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll just take a seat, and the driver will begin at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Rig. 19 Tiger.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Option
The same play, eh? Jeez. What we doing?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
After running that same play back when he got this sack. Where he got sacked.
And finishing the play off was Jay Sanders.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said a load a big way there, but lost double-digit yards on that sack.
He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against multiple defenders when they're trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right. With his build, he can minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Let's go, fellas.
Quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. It wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An excellent gain, 45 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Stroud looking to throw. Being chased out. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown on the ground, number 2 overall. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Come on.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
Come on, Sanders.
I think you just called it desperation time.
God
I think
damn.
you did, but let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Let's go.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Hawk 70. Trap 60. Hey, smash.
They'll drop to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
He ain't got old Patty out there, man. No Patty Mahomes.
And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week.
Patty would have made it, though.
The different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now.
Yeah, that was
The
stupid.
sideline intercepted. And
That
the
wasn't
Jets
it.
are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
That wasn't
So
it.
the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Ready?
Second and 9.
Viking 18. Go.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This ain't the Chiefs now. They ain't got none of that stuff over here.
Ready, break.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over.
No, we always running it up on us, calling the timeout late the other day.
Forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And take it right on the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Texans will take over.
Here we go. Start.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're
Catch
losing
the
a
ball,
game
boy.
and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Stroud will look to throw once more. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Stroud. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Flushed out right. And he'll take this one in front. C.J. Stroud with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Texans are able to add on to their 1st half lead. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. That 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Paul want to give up the middle. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Hall again. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Running left, it's Hall. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Mustang 19!
They run it with Hall off the option. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Blaw had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. And how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This is taken at the 15. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That's underneath to Pierce, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Stroud off the play fake. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Stroud looking to change the play. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man on the out route. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Ball again on 2nd down. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Past the 60, past the 60.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go again with Hall. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And quickly, they get to the line.
70. Viking 18. Ready.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
They certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. On first down, here's Stroud. Looking left sideline, it's complete. It is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd down and 12.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Lazard now on the end around. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
60 Maverick.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say.
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Like some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Now 2nd and 9. Hall again. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 52 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. In motion right is Wilson. A give running right is Hall. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
He's going to try and do this himself. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 50, trap 50.
They'll run with Hall. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Tempo.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 4 yards out. And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22.
Texans 32, Jets 10. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
He finds his man complete. It's Beck. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Stroud to throw it. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. So Houston going to come away here with the victory.